Welcome back to another riveting episode of Christian World News. Today, we're shifting our lens towards a country that's captured the world's attention, India. Now, India is a country known for its vibrant tapestry of religions, with Hinduism, Islam, Sikhism, Buddhism, and Christianity all being celebrated here. However, recently, the Christian community in India has been facing some unsettling challenges. It's disheartening to witness the rise of violence and discrimination against our Christian brothers and sisters in India. So, what exactly is happening? Let's dig deeper, shall we? You see, India boasts the world's second largest population, and it's home to approximately 65 million Christians. But sadly, there have been numerous reports of physical attacks, hate crimes, and even church burnings across the country. Now, it's important to remember that these incidents don't represent the entire nation. India is a vast, complex country with diverse viewpoints. But we need to address this dark side and work towards a more inclusive and harmonious society.
Welcome back. Christians are under attack in northeast India. It's happening in the state of Manipur, where about 40% of the nearly 3 million residents are Christian. Some 34 churches have been destroyed in about a dozen villages. More than 50 Christians have been killed, and at least 20,000 have fled their homes. The violence was sparked over plans by the government to give privileged status to a Hindu ethnic group in the region. Recently, CBN's Mark Martin spoke with David Curry, president and CEO of Global Christian Relief, about who's behind these deadly attacks.
David, who's behind these attacks on Christians and their churches?
Well, there's some ethnic tensions in Manipur, which is in the northeast. It's a state in the northeast of India. But the attacks have really been driven. It's been an escalation by, I think, the central government, the BJP party, which has made being a Christian something that's not considered part of India. It seems as though their message is, if you're not a Hindu, you're not a real Indian. And this has allowed this escalation of violence against Christians and Christian churches. We have dozens of Christian churches that have been destroyed since May 3rd, when these riots began. And you have hundreds and thousands of people, I think we're almost up to 9,000 right now, who have been displaced, Christians who have been displaced because of this violence. Regardless of how they frame it, whether it's ethnic violence or anarchist, it seems to always be that the Indian government is overlooking and even in some cases encouraging violence against Christians in India.
Now, as you said, David, many Christians are displaced. More than 30 churches have been burned. How are they surviving right now?
Well, right now they're in shelters. I got some more video feeds. There's people shoulder to shoulder.
Their resilience is truly inspiring. But why are these attacks happening in the first place?
It is a country that has lots of different languages, lots of different currencies. They've been very pluralistic in many ways. But since 2014, when Prime Minister Modi took over, he's been trying to force a one India vision, one religion, one currency. He's pushing his agenda forward, and that means that Christians and even Muslims have been attacked and pushed out in many cases. Christians are most affected in India right now because of the violence, and there's 65 million Christians there. Many of them are under severe persecution.
One major reason behind these attacks is religious intolerance, and it's not just limited to Christians. Other religious minorities like Muslims and Sikhs face similar challenges. It's deeply disheartening to hear about these hardships faced by minority communities. We need to focus on creating a more inclusive society where everyone can coexist peacefully. So, what can we do to be a part of the solution? For starters, raising awareness is crucial. Share this video, engage in meaningful conversations, and support organizations working towards religious harmony in India. Let's be the change by staying informed, speaking up against prejudice, and promoting religious tolerance within our own communities. Remember, together, we can make a positive impact. Let's inspire and uplift each other to foster a world that respects and celebrates diversity, including our Christian brothers and sisters in India. Thanks for joining us today on Christian World News. Until next time, remember to spread love and peace. Stay blessed, my friends.